One of our Olympians, no? Isa sa mga apat so far and definitely madadagdagan po yan. Pero yun nga po, isa sa apat, makakasampo natin at kukumustahin natin ang kanyang preparations for the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. Ang ating pong top pole vaulter, EJ Obiena. EJ, dyan sa Italy, magandang hapon sa'yo.
Magandang hapon po.
Alright, EJ, right now.
Gabi na po pala sa inyo.
Yeah. Sa ngayon, siguro, kumusta muna ang overall kalagayan ninyo dyan sa Italy?
Okay naman po. So far, so good. So far, nakakapag-training pa rin po. So I think I'm still very blessed that I can do what I need to do and, still prepare for the games that's coming in. And, I can't complain.
Mm-hmm. Ilan ba yung composition ng Team Pilipinas natin dyan?
Oh, ako lang po mag-isa.
Ikaw lang, mag-isa.
So far, yes
okay.
po.
So, hindi ba drawback sa yan? Dahil, ang alam ko, parang inabot ka lang ata ng ng pandemic. Tama ba yun?
Normally based po talaga ako dito sa Italy, pero usually po umuwi po ako every 3-4 months po. Kasi usually nandito po for preparation, then competition, then usually yung championship will be around Asia. Pero at the moment po, dahil sa pandemic, medyo mahirap pong bumiyahe. So I've been basically here since last year, like after SEA Games.
Is this the longest time, EJ, na nag-spend ka sa isang country?
Yeah, yes. It's more than a year na po. So, yeah.
So, kumusta naman? Kumusta naman ang adjustment, no? In everything, no? Yung malayo ka sa iyong pamilya, sa mahal sa buhay, sa Pilipinas. Kumusta naman yung adjustment natin?
So far so good. Just trying to distract myself, just trying to focus on the task at hand. So that's all I can say. Of course I miss my family, of course I miss my, my friends back home, but at the moment I can't. So I just need to focus on what I actually can do, which is to train and to improve what I can.
And how are you dealing with training, EJ? Because you're involved in an outdoor sport, pole vault. So paano ka yung mga challenges na pinagdadaanan niyo dyan? So far ba nakakagalaw ba tayo ng yung typical of a pole vaulter na nasa isang training camp?
I mean, my lifestyle is kind of boring. As sad as it may seem, you need to train, you go back home, you rest, and then you train for the next training session in the afternoon, then you go back home, you eat. So basically, that's kind of my how do you say, my life here. Ganun po talaga yung ginagawa namin. So far, medyo naka-lockdown po. Kumbaga, kung nasan po ako ngayon, red zone po. So wala pong open na mga restaurants, mga shops. Normally, supermarkets lang po yung open, yung essential needs lang po. Pharmacy, ganun lang po. So, I mean, it doesn't affect me at the moment, because as I said, my lifestyle is kind of boring, It's mostly just training center, hotel, just that.
Mm-hmm. But what's keeping you upbeat and motivated and kumbaga kung makontra mo yung boredom dyan? Ano yung mga usually activities that you're trying to do for yourself? Yun nga, para kahit papano makalimutan mo yung, sabi mo nga, yung boring life mo dyan sa Italy.
Yeah, I just focus on training, to be honest.
Okay.
There's nothing really new, I call my family, I call my girlfriend, just that, to be honest. I have nothing much, The good thing is to have training usually morning and the afternoon, so I don't really have a lot of time to kill. But, when I have something, I try to rest, I try to watch a movie, or I, just try to distract yourself. Just don't be, just thinking in the corner of your room and just like, oh, what's happening? Oh, I missed this, because that's like that's where you start spiraling down. So you need to just stay positive, just focus on the things that you have, or appreciate the things that I actually have. There's a lot of athletes that can't train. So at the moment, I'm just appreciating that I actually can do this, and I actually can prepare for the things that's coming my way. So, I need to be happy. I need to find the better side of it. Kumbaga, ganun na lang po.
Okay. How about your overall welfare as an athlete? Kasi recently, we've been reading na parang you've dealt with some injuries. As of this moment, kumusta naman ang iyong conditioning?
Oh, fingers crossed. At the moment, I'm very healthy. Yeah, I'm very healthy, so I'm planning to keep it that way. We're trying to prevent the small injuries, just trying to keep safe. And how do you say this? Like, knock on wood that nothing happens. At the moment, I'm happy in where I am. I have things to work for and work at, but I'm in a good place.
Okay, and the entire world actually is moving in a very restricted manner, ano? Ikaw diyan sa Italy, EJ, paano ba yung pagpunta mo from your place to the venue of training? Ano ba, mahigpit din ba? And whenever you're inside the training camp, nagagawa mo naman yung mga dapat mong magawa, or meron ding malaking changes?
I think there's big changes, but I'm kind of used to it by now, because it's been April since the first lockdown, and actually March. So I'm kind of used to the things that I can't and can do, and we kind of already have work around that this outdoor season. So the main reason why we move up to the north here in Padova right now is because we can actually train here much better than indoors, much better here than it was in Formia. So, it's just, there's not really much things that I can't do here. There's still more that I can do, and it's good enough for me to be able to prepare. So, I'm not really affected by it that much, but right now, so hopefully it doesn't really affect me in the long run too.
You're injury-free right now, as you mentioned a while ago. But yung ating, of course, objective, no, is yung campaign natin sa Olympics. As of now, yung ating preparations, how would you rate yung readiness as an Olympian? Because you are already an Olympian, but can we say na we are on track when it comes to our preparations towards the Tokyo Olympics?
It's still a long way to go. So when I say a long way to go, there's a lot of things that could happen. We're still kind of working out. We're still making basically the base of my preparation for the upcoming games. So we still don't really know what I'm capable of. But at the moment, I'm in a good role. I'm happy where I am. I'm healthy. I'm jumping well. There are things that I need to work on, but I have problems that are actually good to have, in technical session, just being more consistent, kind of, just be more focused. It's more things that I could actually control. So I'm quite happy on how things are going, and I think my preparations are going well.
And usually, one important aspect, no, ng isang atleta is the psychological aspect. Do you have a team working on that, or is it something then na if ever kulang pa na dapat i-address ng ating mga sports officials?
No, I have the people to work on that, and of course I have my coach as well, who's with me every day. We work on that mental side of things a lot. Of course, track and field might seem like it's just brute strength, but my event is actually very technical, and to be able to execute the technique that you want, you need to be able to kind of, be in excited state, at the same time calm. So, there's a lot of mental things that I still need to work on, and I think that's one of my weaknesses at the moment. So we're working on it, and I do have people with me that helps me out.
And apparently, yung sa mental aspect of your preparations, EJ, mukhang yung mga coaches mo, they've got their work cut out for them, no? With what you're experiencing right now dyan sa Italy.
Yeah, I mean they're very good people, and I trust my coach with my life, and he's really have shown me that he cares for me more than just being an athlete. So I have really big respect, and to be honest, it's an honor to be able to train under him, and I'm just trying to make the most out of it, and hopefully when the time comes, he'll be proud that I was his athlete as well. So
yes. EJ, yung mga recent tournaments that you participated in, you've been at par with world champions, with Olympians, with world caliber athletes. During those times, shall we say that you expected to perform that well, or kahit paano you overachieved din, or kumbaga it exceeded your expectations?
It's always my goal to perform at the best of my abilities, but at the same time, each competition is different. So I always just go in a single mindset. When I go to a competition, I want to win. I don't go to competition just to take second, third. It's not that I'm bragging about it. It's just the mindset that I'm going into the competition like that. And I don't think there's, of course, sometimes like very rarely do you shock yourself like, whoa, I can do this. But during those times, it was more, I know what I'm capable of. It's just more like executing it on precisely as I can, basically.
And how do you like our chances, EJ, come Tokyo Olympics?
Not complaining. I know it's going to be a tough fight, but as I said, I'm in a good place, and I'm very, very happy where I am at right now, and I know what I'm capable of doing. It's at the end of the day, it's just who wants it most on that day that actually gets it. At least that's my opinion. So, yeah, I'm good with it.
Okay, and EJ, the things or people or places that you miss most dito sa Pilipinas, if you can share it with us.
Of course, my family. To be honest, my dogs.
Okay.
It's been a year I haven't seen them. It might sound stupid, but yeah, I miss my dogs a lot, and I'm really just like a dog person. I mean, I miss training in my school, in UST. It's there's just something special about that place that, it's nice, and I miss training in Philippines. It's just different. Usually when I'm training in Philippines, it's much more chill. Like just kind of mellowed down. I've been basically like zoned in since last year, so yeah, a trip to Philippines wouldn't really hurt right now. I would really want to do that.
All right. And ano bang mga immediate plans natin right now, both in training and personally? Meron na bang mga immediate plans na nakahanda for you?
Hopefully at the end of this month, I'll be competing somewhere in Germany. We're just waiting on, hopefully it doesn't get canceled, of course. So, we're just waiting on that, and hopefully some confirmed competition as well. The World Indoor Tour, hopefully as well. We don't really know at the moment. It's hard to plan with this COVID, kind of making everything a little bit harder to foresee what we have in the future. But needless to say, I'm preparing for all the meets that I'm hoping that I'm going to get in. So, that's basically what I have planned for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, that end of month tournament that you're talking about, EJ, ano bang, if that happens, ano yung magiging objective ng team mo dyan, papunta dun?
I mean, It's a competition, so my initial objective is to win it. That's basically how I kind of look at it. But at the same time, the marks kind of follow. So hopefully, I will be able to execute what I've been working on. Just be able to kind of do what I need to do. It's It's difficult to say, but I have my goal set, and we'll see if I achieve it. I think I'd rather keep it to myself right now, but I mean, yeah, basically just doing it.
Okay. All right, EJ, thank you very much for joining us. And mag-ingat ka dyan, as always. And we expect to see more achievements coming from you. Of course, the main objective is to win it all come 2021 Tokyo Olympics.
Yes, sir.